All right, everyone, we have head coach Jonatan Giráldez. Show off your shirt. Head coach Jonatan Giráldez. Jason, go ahead.
Hi, Jonah. Thanks for speaking with us. Congrats on a look like a pretty difficult win for the group to navigate. Um, Aubrey mentioned there was a change at halftime. I was wondering what you saw in the first half that necessitated making those switches for the second half.
Thank you for the question. We were having problems in the first half. I think we had the spaces to play in build up, in base, in pocket spaces outside, but we didn't find. We lost too many balls inside, and we had to way other way to attack better. And I decided to put two strikers. Hachi starting from the 10 position, but stretching as much as possible with Monday, and Lacy coming inside from the right wing, trying to find a pocket, especially in the right side. Because the building up with three, we had two of the three center backs on the right side, plus McKenna, plus Gabby. I think we had good feelings in possession because then we were able, to go forward because again, the spaces were there. So that dynamic was really good. And after the goal, after changing Hachi, we expected, being honest, we had to move some pieces and try to survive in the end and win the game.
I did want to ask about Ashley. It looked maybe like once she played on, it looked like her discussion was maybe about her vision, but it's hard to tell from TV. I was wondering if you could give us an update on her.
Being honest, I haven't spoken with her, but I've been speaking with the medical department. They told me that was a concussion, but with the ball. So I think that's good news. But being honest, I don't have information right now because they have to check. I hope that it's nothing important. She told me during the game that she was not feeling good, and we have to do the sub. That again, we didn't expect it, but we had to do it.
Thanks, Jonah. I'll pass the mic here.
You're welcome.
We'll go over to Jose.
Jonah, thank you for speaking with us and congrats on the result.
Nothing.
First, can you kind of explain what you've seen building up to this week with Gift Monday and the decision of having her start and what you thought of her overall performance and keeping that pressure for that goal, obviously?
Yeah, she's a good player. I know her from a long time ago. The last 3 seasons that she was playing in Spain. I know her pretty well. I know that this season she's scoring a lot of goals playing as a striker. Years ago, she has been playing as a left wing, especially in the left wing in Tenerife. And today she has a specific role attacking to stretch as much as possible to create spaces in pocket. We tried that in the first half to create space for Courtney and Hachi, but we didn't play well, being honest, the first half. And after in the second half, try to put other support, other players there, Hachi being higher too, and don't give her just the responsibility to Monday to stretch with other players there. I think she played better. And the second thing, the intention to be aggressive and jump keeper. Because in the first half she didn't. We had 2 times that Courtney and Hachi, we were pressing the first line when we were high, and we did a good job, but we had to do that more times. So it's completely normal because being the first game against an amazing team that I don't know how many games they didn't lose here at home, but she did pretty well. I mean, the action that she does in the action to get the ball back and she scores because we've been speaking about that. We need to, after pressing center back, be ready to jump keeper. So I'm very happy for her because it was not an easy job today, playing the first game, not having too many players available to play today. So scoring that goal, I think, is going to increase the confidence for the next of the season.
You mentioned there are missing players right before kickoff. The news about Trinity Rodman came out. Can you speak a little bit of what you knew about Trin not being available today and what you know about her potential return in the future?
Being honest, right now is too soon to speak about that. Today I was focused on the game. I had not too much information because today the most important thing was try to win this game, this difficult game against Orlando. So I guess in the next days I will have more information and I will be able to share with all of you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
And over to Andre.
Hey, Jonah, thanks for speaking with us and congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Before the match, you talked a little bit about wanting to be unpredictable. And we normally think about being unpredictable in terms of attacking, but the defense was really unpredictable today. You had Tara on the left side. You had McKenna Morris over there as well, who eventually became a winger. But like you had so many different looks and different things that you threw at Orlando. what does it kind of help you do that the defense is able to be so versatile and you have so many versatile players who can do so many different things?
We end the game with 5 in the back. You know, we were playing some games with 5, but we were attacking just with 3. The team knows how we have to play with 5. But being honest, the last 5-10 minutes I didn't like a lot because we were giving them too many options to receive outside, and we wanted to avoid that a little more. But yeah, I had to do some changes. That was the plan. The first half, for example, we had Courtney and Hatch in pocket, Hatch in the right pocket. The second half, we put Lacey coming from the right and Hatch stretching because we had to do a big change for the second half to have more chances to win the game. Because if we were doing to do, the same things as we were doing the first half, we were not having going to have chances to win. That was my perspective. That decision to change a lot of things, attacking and also defending. But in the end of the day, I like when we are smart defensively, understand in the spaces that we need to get the ball back, and understanding also the characteristics of the player that we have, where we can get the ball back, and once we get the ball back, how we can threat or how we can reorganize in possession. So I am happy because we got the 3 points, but for sure we have a lot of things to keep improving for the future.
Appreciate that. And wanted to ask about Orlando specifically. It feels like this is now a legitimate rivalry within the league where they won a bit last year. Obviously, they won the Shield and then won the championship game, but you won the Challenge Cup and then won this game. What does it feel like? What is kind of the vibe now going into matches against Orlando, given the history, the short history between the two teams?
Being honest, I don't think it's not going to change a lot, probably in terms of emotions. They will have more desire, next time that they will face against us to beat us. Today, they did a good job. I mean, they played so well. They create chances to score. They could score some goals, but at the same time, we did a good job defensively, especially. We identified the moment that we could be aggressive at the possession, and we were defending the box, I think, pretty well. I have to, review the game again to see exactly what happened during the game, but they are an amazing team. I mean, it's so difficult to defend them. It's very difficult to defend Marta playing between lines, having free movements. Attacking is very difficult to defend. Banda, Watt in the second half. Chilufa coming inside, Angelina playing as a 4 midfielder, sometimes inside, other times outside. Abello is an amazing player playing outside, but also playing inside in base. So it's an unpredictable team. Also, it was very challenging for me to prepare this game, but I am very happy because we got the 3 points.
I appreciate it. And yeah, congrats on that win. Big.
Thank you.
And over to Mario.
Buenas noches, Jonah. Felicitaciones por los 3 puntos. Solo quería preguntar, ¿qué es la importancia de la colectivo defensivo en sacar estos 3 puntos y tener la portería invicta esta tarde ante un equipo como Orlando?
Bueno, es el tercer partido que estamos con la portería 0. Son buenas noticias, muy buenas noticias. Creo que eso nos da confianza y también nos da sentido a todo lo que vamos trabajando durante la semana, ¿no? Entender las cosas que hacemos para que el equipo pueda ganar partidos. No queda otra. Al final, por la manera que hemos tenido, que cambiar muchas veces el sistema, los roles, las posiciones de algunas jugadoras para ganar el partido de hoy, estoy muy orgulloso de ellas porque las veces que lo hemos cambiado, la adaptación ha sido súper rápida y creo que eso es muy importante para el crecimiento del equipo.
Hablando un poco sobre las lesiones que ha tenido el equipo, ¿hay un sentido de la próxima jugadora o como next player up, como se dice en inglés? Para ti, ¿qué ha sido la importancia de tener las jugadoras el equipo tener ese rol de ser un poquito más protagonista intentar or just to pretty much have the team step up into filling the roles despite the injuries?
In English or Spanish?
In Spanish.
Spanish, okay,
In Spanish. In Spanish,
the
yeah.
last, I don't know how you wanted to
Yeah, no, in Spanish is fine.
Vale,
I'm sorry.
perfecto. Evidentemente, cuantas más jugadoras tengamos disponibles, mucho mejor. Es verdad que esta semana ha sido una semana muy rara, muy difícil para poder preparar en términos de disponibilidad. Sabemos que hay muchas jugadoras que están a punto, no queremos forzar a ninguna porque estamos en el momento inicial de la temporada. Pero bueno, lo que más me gusta es la manera de competir que tiene el equipo. Es decir, no hay nadie que sea imprescindible. Todas estamos con la capacidad de competir pase lo que pase y creo que eso es lo más importante. Ver ¿no? El lado positivo de toda esta película, de todo este partido, sabiendo las pocas jugadoras que teníamos para jugar hoy, pero lo bien que hemos competido como equipo y por ende que hemos conseguido los 3 puntos.
Gracias, Jonah.
De nada.
And we'll wrap up with Luis.
Buenas tardes, coach. Felicidades por la victoria. Quiero preguntarte, empezando a preguntarte, ¿qué tan importante es tener una arquera como Aubrey en tu sistema? O sea, una arquera que básicamente es la capitana, pero también es como quizás esa jugadora que es como la parte importante del equipo.
Pues mira, nos ha dado mucho, no voy a inventar nada porque el año pasado ya visteis, ¿no? Los penaltis, lo bien que prepara y luego tiene muchísima personalidad para trabajar, para entrenar, ¿no? Las situaciones extras final del partido, leer muy bien los tiempos que necesita el partido. Obviamente tiene cosas que mejorar como el resto de sus compañeras, pero en líneas generales nos da mucha personalidad. Creo que es una portera con muchísima personalidad y hoy, pues mira, felizmente ha hecho un partido redondo, ha ayudado mucho al equipo y es su tercer partido con la portería cero. Por lo tanto, muy contento por ella.
Preguntarte un poco también, ya te han preguntado varias veces, pero sobre la estrategia del partido. O sea, has dicho en varias preguntas que te han hecho que has ido modificando ¿verdad? Depende lo que ha pasado en el partido. ¿Ya esto era algo que ya lo tenías planeado? Si pasaba esto, cambiabas a esto, ¿o ha sido algo que has ido fluyendo con
Ha habido,
con las cosas del partido?
Sí, ha habido cosas que estaban planeadas. Sinceramente, lo he tenido que cambiar. El rol de Lacey en segunda parte me imaginaba que iba a ser otro, que iba a jugar en otra posición, pero bueno, después de lo que vi en la primera parte, creí que lo mejor era que ella iniciase en el lado derecho para poder ubicarse en ese cuadrado, tener salida más limpia por el lado derecho. Y a su vez también poder defender ese cuadrado rival que nos hacía mucho daño, que nos hizo mucho daño en la primera parte. Y después, pues evidentemente con lo que nos ha pasado con Hachi, pues hemos tenido que ajustar algunas cosas. Sencillamente, sinceramente era algo que no estaba previsto y que nos hemos tenido que adaptar en el momento, pero creo que creo que lo hemos resuelto con nota.
Muchas gracias.
Sí.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Jonah. We will see you next week.
Thank you guys. Have a good day.